for mind to back when it's the pacifist. Must pacifist sometimes to bring a balance back, and back we go to active.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And of course, Bam Adebayo. Now here's Curry. He's been an offensive force, averaging close to 34 a game. Outside, Williams. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. DeRozan outside. Uses the glass. To finish the layup. Boy, it's always intriguing to watch this kind of chess match. Brent, two teams that really understand how to play the game.
And you wonder how many little tweaks and how deep in the playbook these coaches are going to go to try to gain some kind of advantage.
Pass to Aldridge. Yep, that one's good.
The attacking, aggressive mindset. You get it right there from Aldridge. In that area, he's focused and he scores.
Here's Pokusevski. George for three. Gordon pulls it in.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Curry. Now here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Takes the three. And the basket by Curry.
Well, to have a soft touch is one thing, but to do it from 25 feet, come on, Steph.
Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Williams.
Miami.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Aldridge. Second shot opportunity. Back to Curry. 4 on the clock. Takes it inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend. And looking at the career of Curry, his legacy is set. The titles, records, numbers all cemented him as a legend.
Here's DeRozan. They get it back. George outside. Second chance effort. Here's Whiteside. And another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Well, Whiteside beats everybody to the ball, but then maybe the wingspan helps out. 7'7". Reach over the top, snatch that.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. The 3 from Thompson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. At times, some have doubted Curry's legacy. Hard to make a case against him, though, in my opinion.
No, I agree, B.A. He has produced in every capacity. It's just a matter of how great he is. One of the top 3 point guards of all time.
And he recovers it. And it's LaMarcus Aldridge with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Lopez with the steal.
Lopez.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Gordon. Lopez in the post. Out to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Offline with a 3. Portland trailing here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the bucket by the Blazers. Pass to Lopez. Money from 17 feet out.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
DeRozan double teamed. Here's Whiteside. Curry with a steal. Outside, Williams. The kick out, Curry.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
I like watching Curry work the pick and roll. I wonder if his time with Steve Nash in the offseason is paying some dividends. Impossible to guard in those sets.
DeRozan.
DeRozan.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. DeRozan's got his second bucket on the night. Here's Curry. He has 6. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got 5 now.
Clay reading the floor that time nicely and just took advantage of the soft D on the interior.
Pass to George. Back to Williams. And here's Whiteside. The kick out to Williams. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Lopez. Tried by Curry. Here's Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Yeah, their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Now here's Curry. Lopez in the post. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's DeRozan. Good work defensively by Gordon. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat out in front, leading by 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Your Miami Heat dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. And that one drops.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Welcome, your Miami Heat dancers. Substitutions for your Heat.
The Heat with the lead. Hayes inside. Pass to Walker. Here he goes. Shakes him. And he converts the layup.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Now Portland with it. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Count that one, Reed.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Pass to Reed. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Down low. Oh, swiped away. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul. Blazers substitution.
Hayes with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Knocked away. And he gets it back. They shoot again. And the layup is good. And the Heat lead by 9. So it's Portland now. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
He takes it in. And rejected. Right side, Walker. Pass to Reed. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Well, Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me, serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball." Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Paul Reed.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And so here is Miami. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Walker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And both free throws good for Walker. Outside, Williams. The crossover. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And the foul goes against Miami.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game. And players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Pass to Williams.
Portland foul. Alexei Pokusevski. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Walker attacking. That one goes in. Walker's got 12 points now in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Chandler. Rebound by the Heat.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles.
That's his first
foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Williams into the lane. Here's Whiteside. And he lays it up and in.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. Remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
To the paint. Here's George. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. George has got his third basket on the night right there. Pass to Walker. The kick out to Ingles. Back to Walker. Walker draws the double. 6 to shoot. And here's Porter outside. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. George with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
The assist.
Wonderful use of the pick and roll, especially by Whiteside, slashing right to the bucket and getting that one to go.
Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And the Heat with some changes. Outside, Williams launches it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. Thompson with a steal. And here's Curry for three. And the Heat, another three.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Pokusevski. He gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Heat out in front, delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Williams into the lane. Count that one. Williams has got his second basket of the night. And here are the Heat now. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. Williams misses. Now Portland with it. Trailing by 19. Here's George. The shot misses. Now the Heat take it the other way. And here's Thompson for three. Connects from downtown. Thompson's got 8 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Klay Thompson. That's his first.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, DeRozan has been lucky. He gained so much valuable experience in his career playing on diverse All-Star and Olympic teams.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Williams. The three ball. No luck on that one. George left side. And George with the jam.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
Outside Curry. There's the three. Portland grabs the miss. In transition, here they come. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oh, George with a steal. And that's a foul. Called on Stephen Curry.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
So big and instinctive, Aldridge does a great job of getting in position to contest that shot.
Thompson outside. From downtown, DeRozan with the rebound.
Klay Thompson is an all-time great. One of the best shooters, hands down. Key part of the great dynasties in Golden State.
Paul George.
Nice shot by George.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside, Williams. There's the drive. Up and in on the layup. Williams has got 5. Klay can sometimes get overshadowed by his teammates, but Grant, he's definitely one of the stars in this league.
And it seems that Klay doesn't mind that at times he's overlooked. He's all about winning and not worried about press. He's just a great teammate who's easy to play with.
DeRozan double team. George for 3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 13.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. From the arc. And again. It's Portland with a three.
Well, Paul George just felt out the defense there, and because they weren't close, he could just pull up.
Pass to Thompson. Going inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first one falls.
Klay Thompson has collected a fair share of some pretty impressive records and accomplishments, along with the team commitment to championship caliber play.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
George left side. He's now 8 for 11 after that Nate shot.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
And here's Curry. He's got 9. Thompson outside. Here's Aldridge. Out to Thompson. Clock is at 3. Over Williams.
Clock violation.
And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. To the middle. And George with the jam.
George playing with purpose, and he is in attack mode.
Gordon outside. Outside Curry. Sinks the 15-footer. Curry's got 11 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach from Miami.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Hayes with it. Now Whiteside defending.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
George for 3. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And Whiteside with a block.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
We've got free t-shirts. You want one? You gotta get live. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
A minute 22 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Ingles. Hayes with it. Guarded now by George. Ooh, nice D from George.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
DeRozan double team. Nice shot by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 8 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. DeRozan outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Walker. And Whiteside with a block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Ingles. Portland grabs the miss.
That's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Assist goes to.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting.
Heat dancers. Come on, fans.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
Let's hear it.
Now Walker on the take. And the jam by Walker.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
It's DeRozan with a drive. Blocked. Now here's Walker. And a nice finish on the layup. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And then Porter with the dunk.
I love seeing Porter attack the rim. Keeps the defense from overplaying him on the perimeter.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Williams in the post. Pass to Whiteside. DeRozan outside. And there's the drive. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Five to shoot. Tries again. Tries yet again. Here's Whiteside. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
You have to do a lot of things defensively to prevent Hassan Whiteside from scoring. He is just an Adonis out there. Look at that body, and still gets those shots to go like he did there.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Off the mark there with a three.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Walker. Inside. It's not going to go for him. And it's Portland the other way. Kicks it to George. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. George has got 27 points.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, a nice, strong play that time.
The kick out to Ingles. And Whiteside with a block. Now the Blazers moving it up. George with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. Drains the triple. And it's now only a 5-point Heat lead.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. Kicks it to DeRozan. Back to George. DeRozan with the ball. Nice move. And the jam by George.
Paul George dunk contest, maybe a little over, but I love to see him get up.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Outside, Williams. Into the lane. Fader on the way. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pulls up. That's tipped. And he stays with it. Back to Whiteside. Goes back up. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Heat with the lead. It's Walker on the wing. Hayes attacking. Soft touch off the glass. Here's Williams. It's stolen away. Ingles with it. Guarded now by George. And the jam by Walker.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Walker. The kick out to Ingles. Hayes for three. DeRozan with the rebound. George for three. Counted from distance. George has got 32 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. A different look for Miami.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. George with it. Williams defending. Tries the spin move. George with the bucket.
Paul George.
George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's just a good-looking shot from Paul George. Gets it right into his shooting pocket and finishes it off with confidence.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Curry. To the inside. Oh, George with a steal. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Whiteside. DeRozan with the ball. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. And the shot no good. A bit short.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
The three from Curry. Oh, nails the triple.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Kicks it to George. And he drives in. Money.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
That's his second personal foul.
Just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And here are the Heat now. 22 was their biggest lead. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Now there's a competitive edge that Curry brings to the game where he just becomes a difference maker when it counts. He's just not satisfied to rest on what's happened in the past, not only for him individually, but for his teams. Always trying to improve himself.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Takes a step back. Here's George. Timeout called. Portland.
Now in the game.
They trail by 3. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth. There's a screen by Whiteside. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had.